All right, should be able to hear me clearly. So look, I'm gonna be eating a little bit during this little joint, but there's been so many little different things that's been making me think over and over about this Jada Pinkett situation with Will. It could be because I guess I got some similarities going on right now with myself with their shit, but there's some shit I really want to talk about with y'all about Jada. Will Smith too, so I don't know if it's gonna be a part two. This may just be, one and done, but I keep looking at stuff that's going on with Jada, right? And I'm pretty sure some of y'all like getting tired of this shit just like I am. Like, fam, I'm getting tired of hearing about Jada, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So some of the stuff is she keeps talking about her old dudes, Tupac. She's going out and saying that me and Will have been divorced for a long time, et cetera, et cetera. But which is crazy because you had him on your red table for the show, right? You were still smashing other dude. You know what I'm saying? So if that wasn't a situation, why? You know what I'm saying? Like it seemed like Will did understand that. So plus it was just messy. You know what I'm saying? Did we ever just talk about how messy that was? Like, you could at least have some respect for the situation if you're gonna do it. Anyway, we'll get into that part, but she's been on a little spree or a little, I guess you could say for her book. She's been talking about the fact that she's coming out with a book, and she's been saying that her and Will Smith have been divorced in theory for years, right? But I'm gonna go online and say I don't believe that. Why would Will Smith go and slap dude Chris Rock if that was the case? You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that was a situation for real. Also, she said that, she basically implied that she still had feelings or, whatever for Tupac. Now, look, man, I don't know. Look, based on my own situation that's happened recently, I'm starting to see, what I thought before is that the older generation of women, were different than this new generation. But Jada's making me think like, nah, a lot of these women are just ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Because think about this shit. She doing all this to go on a run. She keep opening her mouth. She keep putting shit out in the public. Will Smith ain't said nothing. Like, think about that for a second. Will Smith is the one person that we want to hear from. We don't want to hear about Jada. We don't care about Jada. Will Smith is the one putting out stuff. Will Smith is the one with the following. We do not care about Jada. We want to know what Will Smith thinks. But she the one that keeps talking about stuff. And it's wild because I'm pretty sure how that relationship started getting crazy was she probably wanted to do some side stuff. Oh, I want to do this. We should do this together, whatever. And he went with it. And she probably just kept going. And, it is where it is right now. But this looks crazy because I was of the mindset that, our old school women or women who think, back in the day, whatever type of relationships, I was thinking that they were the model to follow after. But what women do we follow after at this point? Like, what women do we want? You know what I'm saying? I'm turning out look at that shit. I've been thinking about this shit for a couple days. And then some of you guys, like I said, I have not, gotten to anything that's going on with me, but literally based on the shit I'm seeing right now, just in my own personal life, like this shit is weird right now. So I'm a little bit confused with Jada because I thought that this is what you guys said that you were doing. You were doing this type of open relationship, blah, 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 blah. But turns out you just wanted to go fuck some niggas. That's what it really seems like to me. And you really don't care about Will. Because Will was at least willing to go slap a dude and risk his whole career for Jada. Ain't that crazy? He was willing to risk he did risk it because he got banned. He got people that want to do movies with him no more. You know what I'm saying? He's having to rebuild himself up now because of Jada. And Jada's going out there saying like, yeah, we ain't been together. So what's the, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, am I the only one seeing this type of stuff? So my mind is just spinning because I'm basically cut from the Will Smith cloth where, okay, let's say we're not on the best of terms. Okay, cool. But you're still my wife. And no matter what, I still love you because I said, if it's bad or good, I'm with you. You see what I'm saying? What I'm thinking is that Jada's going by, look, we just said words and I'm cool and that's it. It seems like Will is more like, look, fam, can we, I think that's what it is these days too, is that when people agree to get together, it's like, look, we together until we're not together no more. Just like with the young Jeezy situation. They got together, they've been together for a year. And then as soon as his girl's Asian family started moving in, they was like, oh, he was like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to understand where is that part of life at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is that part of life where you and your significant other go through the heartaches and the pains and then y'all recoup? You know what I'm saying? Versus just, all right, let's just break up and reset and do everything. Because look, man, I'll be honest. From my perspective, I feel like Will Smith definitely comes from money. But fam is older. Like he's old. There's no way Will Smith wakes up and thinks, yeah, I'm about to go out there and reset the market. There's no way. At least I don't feel like that makes sense. Same thing for Jada. Jada, you ain't even attractive like that. You trying to tell me you want to go out there and redo some stuff? Now, here's the backdrop. Whatever you guys did in the past, there's going to be a lingering thing with that. And I get that. I get that part. But I feel like if you really love somebody, you can get past it. That's just my opinion, right? If you really love somebody, you can get past it. It does not matter what it is. If you're alive, you can make it past it with somebody. That's just the way I feel, right? I'm kind of cut from that cloth where, like, look, I don't care what happens. Like, if we're gonna be together, we're gonna be together. Let's just, do something different, whatever. So I kind of feel bad for Will, but I don't know that full story. But I'm just going off of what I see right now, and all I see is Jada. Like, how come you can't just shut the fuck up for a second, Jada? Like, seriously, be quiet, let some time go by. Like, think about it. When we found out about her smashing, what's his name? Augustine, whatever his name is. We found out because of her. Will Smith didn't even say nothing. We literally found out because of her. We found out how happy because of her, because of the Red Table Talk. And she's saying that they've been broke up. Why would Will Smith even come to the Red Table Talk if they had been already separated and was going through a divorce? Somebody, please explain that to me in the comments. Now, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna try to be, because I know y'all gonna think I'm a simp for saying this, right? And this is just because how I think, right? And like I said, you know, depending on the circumstances, I will have a podcast and break down what's going on with me and you know, my significant other. Everything is not peaches and cream right now. So this is why I'm a little bit more passionate about this particular subject, because it's relatable. But if I'm Will Smith, I'm still keeping Jada. As crazy as this sounds, I'm still gonna try to work it out with Jada. Now I know some of y'all in the comments like, this motherfucker a fool for trying to work it out with Jada. Jada, from what I understand, is a nasty person. Very, you know, very mean, etc. But here's the thing. They got kids together. They have history. If you're telling me that there's no way that we can make, you know, try to mend that and try to, look, at least have the patience to build on a relationship, I think that's the issue too. A lot of people will say, you know what, it's already too far, whatever. But with time, you can rebuild a relationship. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, if I'm Will Smith, I try to give it one more shot. But Jada gotta do something different. I'm also thinking about doing a part 2 and just going from Will Smith's perspective, because, but I mean, I could probably just get it out now, because I'm gonna tell y'all, man, from a dude watching this, and then me going through my own situation, I'm literally sitting here thinking, like, no homo. Are we supposed to be just gay now? Because what women are supposed to be out there? Like, if this is what you got of the people that you're supposed to be with long term, and they are the one, then how, you know what I'm saying? How are you supposed to go out there and find something new? You know, when we're older, we're supposed to go through that whole process of, you know, dating 30, 40, 50 people until we find something that's even close. Man, this is nasty out here, bro. This is nasty. I don't know. I mean, and I still feel like, stay with the person, figure it out, go through the ups and downs, etc. But like, for real, if this is what it's like with Jada, and these women are older, fam, there ain't no way in hell I'm trying to go through some new experiences with a younger person who would easily jump on that train, you know, like that. But I don't want to get too far into my side, right? Like I said, I don't even know when I'm even going to talk about this. And it's going to be based on certain circumstances that I even break this all down. But getting back to Jada, I would still try to stay with Jada because we have a loving family. The issue is that Jada is doing this all by herself, and I don't understand why she wants the clout so much. Y'all have all the money with Will. Y'all got all the money. Y'all still married. You know what I'm saying? My brain can't put that together and understand why you're trying to reach so high or reach out so much to get attention. You know what I'm saying? So that really sucks. It really sucks because to me, if Will Smith wanted to, this nigga could have had all types of chicks, like posting them out on whatever. Now, is he smashing? That's different. He could be smashing. I'm saying the optics. You out there looking a certain way, he's not. And let's say that he's the reason why all this started, right? So you could have did your little thing with August and then stopped it. You're still going on this press run. You know what I'm saying? You're still going on this press run about we're not together, talking about Tupac, stuff like that. You know that he feels a way about that, but you're bringing it up. And then he also had no idea that y'all was really broken up like that because of the red table. I don't want to keep speaking in circles, but let me know in the comments, right? Let me know a couple things, right? One, What do you think about about women the women these days? And you guys know I normally try not to get into the feminism, the the women, the male conversations because that shit gets old. But this just had me thinking today. Like I was walking and I'm like, dude, this is horrible out here. Like that was the first time I'm like, dude. Normally I'm always like, man, thank God I ain't in one of those things. And lately I've been like, maybe I am, right? And that's a bit scary. But I want to know from you guys in the comments, how do you feel about seeing that from an older person when normally we look at the younger women that are like that, right? Number two, what do you think from Will's situation? Like, should Will just go on a whole press run where he's smashing bitches or whatever? And what do y'all think they should do as a couple, right? So give me either one of the three. Let me know in the comments, and I appreciate y'all.